So so I've heard and I've seen
Okay.
studies of the effect of, 2,4-D, um, glyphosate, all that stuff. So
Mhm.
I'm going to try to break this down in the easiest possible way possible as
I
I
appreciate that.
possibly can explain. Okay. So for glyphosate is Roundup. That's the generic name everybody knows it as, but glyphosate is the chemical name. What that is called a post-emergent. Post-emergent means the plant's already up, active, growing, it's alive. You can see it. You spray it on there essentially within a matter of minutes once the plant absorbs it, takes in all the what you've sprayed on there, absorbs it. Technically, it's killed the plant. So it just takes a long time for the process of the plant to start, shutting down and everything like that. So when doing that, I've seen a study where they did it where they planted immediately, or I should say, they put the seed down, they sprayed everything. I've seen it where they sprayed it, then they put the seed down like almost like right after they were spraying it. I've seen it where they did what everybody else does. They wait a day or two and then they spray, and then they wait a day or two, and then they plant. And I've seen where they let everything completely die on the top, and then it plant it. So in that study, though, when they did this, put the seed down, then spray, it terminated like 75% of all those seeds they put down. So essentially had a effect to it. So being that it's post-emergent, they say that it's not going to, but what they did, it showed that, hey, if I spray on there, I mean, it's a chemical going on something that you're trying to kill.
Mhm.
So it doesn't make sense to me. So now the spray or plant it while you're planting while you're spraying. If you didn't have a drill or some plate or some way to protect the seed, so farmers will do that too. If they need to get crops going quick and they've got a heavy weed layer on their drills, they'll put sprayers in front. Why that works for them is they can drive the seed into the ground as they're spraying, and they're protecting that seed as the
Mhm.
sprayers are going over and terminating everything on the top.
Makes
That's
sense.
why that's effective.
Okay.
Um, so broadcasting it like you or I or anybody else would do, like with a hand spreader or whatever. So your buddy's going over and spraying it, and then you go right back in and spreading it. Well, as those seeds are falling down, they're hitting the chemical that you just sprayed on the plants
Mhm.
right there. So now they were saying somewhere at 50% roughly of all the seeds that you're putting down was that they just didn't grow, or they had a deficiency to the plant where it didn't effectively grow well. Now the best one I've seen so far, if you're in a rush, is spray it, give it a day or two, then go out there and do it. That's been it's the fastest, most effective way to do it. Obviously, if you spray it, let everything die, give it a couple weeks, then go out there, you're you'll have a better seed bed per se
Mhm.
because everything's already decaying down, and it makes it easier for you, you know, to rototill it, till it up, all that stuff. That stuff's already breaking down in those couple weeks. So it's easier for you to get that better seed bed established. So waiting a day or two and then doing it, you still got some green in the plant. So if there's clovers and everything, there's big root balls and stuff that'll probably it'll be it's manageable if that makes sense, but in the fact of you're going to be fighting trying to chop up all the green that's there to get a good seed bed developed, because you have to you're going over grasses and everything that are still alive. It'd be like going out in your lawn right now and trying to till it up. It's going to take a lot longer. Yeah, if you went out there, sprayed Roundup, killed everything, and waited a week and went out there and did it, you would it would take you a matter of, half the time to do it. So it comes down to time too for that individual. So if they're like, hey, I only got a weekend, say the first day you get to your hunting cabin or whatever, and you're like, hey, we only got this, immediately go out there and spray and then just let it set. And then maybe the next day or the next afternoon, then go out there and start tilling. But like I said, it'll be difficult to break all those down because their plants are still all alive there. So
Yeah.
I mean, the best overall option, wait a couple weeks, let those plants break down. Easier to till, easier to get everything established and there.